Hello, welcome to the video. So today I'm focusing on the 5 things that I think that you need to do when you have a colostomy bag. Now, I've had my colostomy bag for 9 years. It's 10 years in 2 months. So Alex and I were talking about this and what kind of things that I've done to keep a relatively normal life, because you can have a completely normal life with a colostomy bag. So, number 1 is food. And I know I talk about food a lot on my channel because I really like food, but it is very important to get a good relationship with food early on, because people who have Crohn's or ulcerative colitis or any type of illness that have caused them to have a colostomy bag, usually food comes with pain, it comes with being sick. You know, it's always a negative idea that when it comes to food. So when you have your bag, that you should get that positive side of food again. Go find the food that you love. You know, don't overindulge like I did, because I put on too much weight too quickly after my operation 9 years ago. But you know, those are the mistakes I made. So go out and find the food you love again, and find that passion that you used to have for it before you were ill, because that's what a bag can give you. So number 2 is get out there, find your stoma nurse or the department that is your local department if you live in the UK, or your insurance company if you're in another country. Get to know the people who look after you, or who can find you bags, and the people that you can talk to about problems that you're having. Go out there onto forums, go do some local events for charity, things for Crohn's and Colitis UK. There's things out there where you can meet people that have probably been through what you've been through, and probably been through a lot worse. And I mean, even coming and watching my video is something, so thank you for coming. But get yourself out there and find more people, you know, who suffer from this as well, and you may find some companionship there. Number 3 is find a bag that actually fits your needs. When you leave hospital, you'll be given a bag, and it'll be just the bog standard kind of, here's a bag. But what you need to do is ring up some companies, speak to your stoma nurses, speak to people online, find out what bag is best for you by getting a lot of samples, trying them all out throughout your normal day-to-day life, and therefore you will find the one that fits for you. If you can see a video that I did recently where I went and found the right bag for me, it took about 10 different bags, but I've been with it for 3 months now and I really like it. So that's my other opinion on that. Number 4 is always take a spare bag with you wherever you go. Have one in your car, have one in a rucksack if you're staying over at a friend's. I mean, I don't mean just going out for a meal or something like that, but you know, if you've got a girlfriend, she has a handbag, put one in. You know, it's always good to have a spare bag, and I'll do a separate video on how you can change your bag anywhere with a certain set of things, but I'll go into more detail on my other video. So those are the 4 things that I think that if you do those, you will be more likely to have a normal life. Normal being relative, obviously. Okay, so my tip number 5 is some bit of fashion tips. Now, sorry ladies, I can't really help you because I'm not a woman. And guys, these are a couple of little tips that I've picked up over the years. But the thing is, there's not really much you can do as a bloke. I mean, you can wear a t-shirt or a shirt or trousers or jeans or shorts. That's your only options. But with that in mind, what I've always done and what I suggest that you always do is tuck your bag into your trousers, but not your underwear, because the elasticity is really quite tight, and then it will restrict your bag, it will fill up, it will leak. So trousers, make sure they're a little bit big around the waist, and then always use a belt so that you can adjust it to the size of whatever your bag is filling up to. Now, as you can see, I'm wearing quite a light t-shirt, but it's got patterns on it, and you can't see my bag. Even though it is there, you can't really see it. Now, if I wore a block colour, let's say white, so as you can see, I'm not wearing white, but you can see the bag more because it's a block colour, and therefore when it's broken by a straight line, your bag, it is more visible. Now, you can still wear a white t-shirt, but I'm just saying it's more visible. Black is a lot better to get away with, dark grey. But if you want to wear a light t-shirt, if you're on holiday, something with a pattern on the front will always help hide it. Another thing you can do is wear a jacket. So, with this jacket on, you know, I'm obviously covering myself up a little bit, but if my bag starts to fill up what I could do is just zip it up to here. This is where my bag is. My bag's full. I'm hiding it. No one will notice. You can roll the sleeves up, and you can, even if you're quite warm, you can stay quite cool and covered, and no one would notice. Also, anything with a V, V neck, V, will help you look slimmer. So yes, there are my fashion tips. There are my 5 tips, and there's so much more, but those are the 5 that I think that would help people the most quickly. But just remember, you're a normal human being. Everything you used to be able to do before a bag, you can still do. Anything that you want to do, even though you have a bag, you can still do. You're a normal individual, so go out there and go and do whatever you want. Like the video if you've learned something new, subscribe, and comment below if I've missed something or something that you find as a tip that can help other people. So this is for sharing and helping other people. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next week.